Oh, we have the sheriff.
Oh, we got two.
Why is the sheriff here?
My car got shot. Here?
They're talking about shutting the building down.
So, can you please tell me what's going on here?
So, this guy's a sergeant.
Sergeant, I'm not sure what his rank would be, but he has to go to a situation. So, we're gonna hang out with the city inspector and go through all of this. And see what these guys have to say. So this is all caused from what was going on out here during the block party and having complaints come from a neighbor 3 doors down across the street. So we're gonna find out what exactly is the potential outcome of all this. So it's hard to say, not really sure at the moment.
Like, you know, like what are you doing here and stuff? Like, you know, I just like kind of, I just saw like your Instagram.
Yeah.
All right, I just saw your Instagram and then you were doing like the YouTube and stuff. Like, I just saw the Instagram, but I just wanted to know. I'm not a car guy, as you can see from my
We can
car.
convert you.
Huh?
We can convert you.
Cool,
We'll
man.
convert you to a car guy.
Warehousing,
Warehousing, okay,
light manufacturing,
okay.
and car storage.
The car storage.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then obviously so the cam we make YouTube videos, but we don't have any customers here.
Okay.
In fact, most of the building's empty. As you'll see when we do a tour.
All right. I'll have to take a look at it from inside
Yeah.
and take some pictures. If
It's
you
the
don't mind.
exact same use as the people that were here before us that had everything approved by the city. And before we signed our lease, we did our due diligence as
Yeah.
far as the EM1-2 zoning.
Yeah, there's
It's
like,
wide.
yeah, like I have like there's like the previous approval.
Yeah, it's
here,
all the
so-
exact same.
So like yeah, I'll go through. It's like kind of like I mean if it matches generally, you know what's going on here.
I read the zoning laws. We can have livestock here. We can have a crematorium here. It's quite wide and broad.
Good job.
So we might do that. Was that for you?
Oh, that's for me.
Sorry, it's my Instacart order. Sorry, guys. Here you go, sir. Thanks, brother. So we have a bit of manufacturing, some warehousing, and mostly storage.
Okay.
As far as like any leasehold improvements, we haven't changed anything since the previous tenants, and don't plan to.
Pretty big empty box here.
30,000 square
Yeah.
feet.
So like I
That's
mean
where you got the whole layout.
you didn't have any like tenant improvements so to speak on
Nothing.
here. Okay. All right.
They did it all for us. They spent apparently $500,000 putting in all the walls and stuff that were
Yeah.
all approved before we came here.
Sure. Yeah.
Electrical. So we were like, this is a steal.
Okay. All right. Do you mind if I take some pictures?
Yeah, no, go for it.
All right.
After you, gentlemen. So yeah, almost 9 months.
So we are here.
Well, 8 months. Let's see. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August,
like this.
September. Yeah.
So we just walked in.
Sure.
By much.
Yeah.
It's the first time they come.
Where's Reyes Road? These guys? Yeah.
Oh, so,
We've had fire and all the other inspectors here.
north is that
But
way. So
what are these
north is,
guys?
like north is that way, right? But this is north. So we just came from here.
Oh, yeah. So I get it. So this is the first office.
Okay.
Yeah. This is Guy's first day. So ask him all the tough questions.
Guy, let's get you into the light.
We all have offices that we don't use because they're already here. He doesn't know what to say. First day shows up, the cops show up, and the city inspector shows up.
Hazmat or whatever.
Just here with him, I'm not sure.
The realtors.
Oh, realtors. Hey,
Seems like you guys are.
do you have like this
Bodyguard.
the realtors?
This is my office.
A little messy,
I mean,
but
All above board.
Right?
Yeah. That's a racing simulator. You want to see it?
that's how we start you.
Yeah, that's how you get in the car.
Because
You get on
technically
this
that's
first.
electric, like in all fairness.
Yes.
Hang on left here. I'll show you the
After you.
first area.
Hey, yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty warm. Yeah. The only thing that's air conditioned is the other side.
Are you guys gonna put air conditioning here too for the vehicles or not?
You know how much? So just to air condition that is $4 grand a month.
You don't have any retail going on?
Yeah, bro. The bills here are real.
So we don't have any customers that visit the property whatsoever.
All right. So you guys don't sell car here, right?
No, we don't sell cars.
Okay.
We have a merchandise business, so there's a warehousing space for our clothing and apparel.
Oh, okay.
As you can see, we're trying to scale our business at Shift Station.
Am I going to be in your YouTube tonight or what?
Well, we just filmed because our attorneys were like, hey, film everything so we know what happened. So we were like, okay.
I know you have a cat, so.
Yeah.
Better than mine.
I'm not joking. I know where I am right now.
Yeah.
Right. Please, no, right? And I don't want to be like, I don't want to be hated by millions of people.
Oh no. People know that you're not the decision maker, you're just the messenger.
Not even a messenger, kind of, right? Just FYI, it's like, I may come back next week or week following with building and safety inspector too. Just gonna get FYI, because like they said when the complaint was received, like it was distributed multiple agencies. When I'm told is, hey Phil, you need to go here.
100%. I get how it works. You get a phone call, you gotta come.
Yeah, and then it looks like the building and safety also got the same call. So like they may
Say that again?
Building and safety.
Got it.
Yeah, I got the same call that I got, and they are usually slower than we are. So like I came first, but the chances are that building and safety will come back next week, and building and safety will come to visit you next week, and I may be tagging them like next time. So like this kind of FYI, right? Okay.
This question for you.
All right. This is.
You need me to stand by still?
Yes, please. I think that was a thing. All right. This is the heart and soul of your collection.
There's a few of our cars over here.
Okay. My son will go crazy to see this car.
Which one?
All of them.
All of them, yeah. Especially the Bentley.
Yeah, my son is like a bigger car person than I am.
You like
So-
you like video games?
Huh?
Does he play video games?
Teenage boy, dude. So, like I'm kind of a little bit of psychic. Like when I got that car, like when I told the story, when I told my kids, hey, we're gonna have an electric car, and my son was, oh, we're going to get Tesla Y, and it's like, no, it's a Chevy Bolt. He didn't even know what that was. When he saw what it looks like, he was like, this is just car, not an EV. I was like, all right, it's like. So fair enough. And Dave, can you point me where we are?
Here.
Okay, all right, here. Oh, here.
Yeah, and there's the door to the outside.
All right. There's a door outside. Okay. All right. So, what do you guys do with this car?
Just drive around.
Just drive around? Yeah. Like inside on the premises?
We drive around all over the world, so we're actually headed to Vietnam on Tuesday, so we'll ship a car to Vietnam, we'll do tours. So basically, our whole thing is we have these cars in our collection.
Okay.
We'll do some modifications to them, and we'll tour the world in them.
Okay.
And we make YouTube videos, and we drive around. This is just our HQ, where basically we park the cars.
Okay. So you store the cars over here and do some modification. Maybe is it kind of taking engine overhaul type thing?
It's light manufacturing, so and you'll see some of the equipment we have. So if I want to put a wing on a car and modify some of the
appearances.
uprights, yeah, and then any engine manufacture would happen offsite because we don't have the skill set or the technicians for that.
Okay.
There's like a car we're working on that you'll see in the other room, a Ferrari, and the whole engine process was sent to a shop in Huntington Beach.
So because I'm not a car person, it's like when you say modification, it could mean a bunch of variety of different things, and I need to kind of just
Metal welding.
specify,
Manufacturing.
And if you're changing carburetor or the transmission, that's a whole different thing than changing the fender, so I just wanted to kind of detailed information.
It's like fabrication. So let's say you want to add on this car, for example, that front splitter. You see those metal things on there?
Yeah. Okay.
Those are manufactured
Okay.
for person use.
Okay.
So we don't sell them to a customer. We don't sell them online.
Okay.
They're just for our cars, so that when we take that car across the country, it's safe.
So, these cars, you guys, when you go to the next location, wherever that could be, are you guys taking one of these cars or all three of them?
It depends. I mean, we might send these cars back to Canada. They might go to Mexico. They might go overseas. It always changes.
Okay.
So there really is no rhythm or rhyme. It's basically just what we feel like doing that day, as far as which car we want to drive. It's fun.
Sounds like. What about that car over there?
That's our friend's car. He's probably had it from this guy.
We have lots of room for storage, as you can see. So
Yeah, okay,
all of our friends want to leave their cars here. That's kind of the one downside to this place. Everybody's like, hey, let's be the DD mini storage.
All right, Dave, do you want to be in my picture? Or?
Take your picture?
Do you want to be in my picture?
It doesn't matter.
All right.
not shy. So this is our light manufacturing. We actually had the hazmat people come by from the fire department.
I wonder.
Yeah, they came by and they approved it all.
They came by because of another complaint.
Okay.
Watch one of our videos.
That's the nice thing about being on YouTube. Everybody has haters, so
So they came
Every
by.
hater can find a phone number and make a phone.
You know, like nobody's being hated. Nobody's being hated these days than government employees. You know, you can tell. You can tell for sure.
I'm here.
I'm here.
So the fire department came and did their inspection and deemed the volume we have of welding tools is below the certain threshold. We don't need to have permits for it.
Oh, you don't have the permit for that. Like,
He said we didn't have to based on
okay.
the volume. That's in-
Did you like have like? Did that fire department guy leave any kind of contact information?
Yeah, I can forward it to you.
Okay,
I have
alright.
to search for my email.
Okay, all right, and yeah, please send me the realtors information and fire guys information. So if there's thing happens, if needed, I can contact them and and figure it out. Like if what they have actually said. No. I trust you guys, but I always I'm always just kind of have to double check, triple check. Look at that car over there. What is that doing here? So basically this one right here, the black car, you guys are working on it, and you can modify it to just kind of modify it and make it look like one of those cars, the 3 cars.
This is Mike's car, so he drove it to work today.
Okay.
But we might do a few.
Oh,
things to it.
this is not your project car, so to speak. No?
it is a project car.
It is a
project,
project
but
car.
So he bought it. It had some damage. It had an engine that was blown up. So he removed the engine and sent it to that other facility we're talking about.
Okay.
They rebuilt the engine. He brought it back, put it back in the car. Car runs again.
So you are kind of putting those kind of things over there. Those red things. Yeah. Okay. Not really.
This is a hood we've been cut and modify, which falls under light manufacturing.
Okay.
So it's just cutting metal. So we don't we do a lot of stuff for aesthetics, like that roll cage in that car we made here and manufactured here. But anything inside an engine and all that happens somewhere else, because we might put the engine in and out, but we don't have the technology or skill set to build an engine. What we do here is fabrication. So the metal work.
Okay. All right.
What's up, Mike?
What's up?
How you doing, bro?
Morning. How
Good
are you?
morning.
Good.
Ooh.
So that would fall under, all this stuff was made here by this guy. So
No, it's I'm just checking these things because I never seen a car it's kind of so to speak. So it's interesting how it looks like.
that's a lot of work. I wouldn't know if he does it all, I just watch.
Lots of work.
Alright, start with first curiosity, what kind of brand and model is this?
This is a Ferrari F12.
F12.
So it's a V12 Ferrari that's been obviously converted to have the twin turbos on the top. So these big things up here, basically.
Can you speak in English, please?
This is my translator. So what are those? What's this
So
thing?
basically, we made this crazy exhaust system to try to get it to sound like a Formula One car, like that really high pitch,
That's a lot better to
noise.
understand. Thank you.
Yeah.
So you have 1, 2, 3 car here. Alright. That's a really cool car here.
And we got all parking out here.
Alright. Back to the sun.
Yeah, it's hot out here.
Yeah, this heat wave.
So where are we going next time? I heard that you guys are taking off next week. We're
Tuesday, we're off to Vietnam. We're driving from Vietnam to Singapore with 120 cars.
you're driving from Vietnam to Singapore.
Yeah.
How long is that? What's the distance?
2,800 miles.
2,800 miles.
We'll do it in 6 days.
Okay.
So we shipped a car from LA to
yeah,
Singapore.
one of those 3 cars.
Yeah, Lamborghini.
What's how are the road condition? What did
We'll
those?
find out.
We've never been.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is this? What is this for?
It used to be, so back in the 60s, American Racing was here and they made wheels.
Okay.
So same idea, light manufacturing where they had the aluminum smelters out here in the lot. And then they had these areas here obviously for like an employee area with fans to keep them cool. So I think it was built in the 60s. And I believe it's the same owner since day one. And he owns all the design over here.
He is rich. We are not.
He is rich.
Come on, like you guys have 3 luxury cars, man.
They're
Like,
leased.
They're leased.
Don't kid yourself.
Yeah. We keep all this going so we can make the payments, which are very expensive,
I keep on doing this so that I can make my mortgage payment. So
right?
yeah, I feel you, man. Oh yeah, like the one of the videos that I saw, like you guys have a party over here.
Yeah, we had a little event to keep people in the car community into one safe place.
Okay.
So we had it here. We had 16 security guards, and basically we had a little car show. So people parked their cars out here to go see the cars in a safe environment. And yeah, it was pretty cool.
I mean, like, you know, it's like, I mean, also, like, another FYI, I'm gonna check if that could be under the jurisdiction of special event permit. We have like things called special
Yep.
event permit.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll check that and I can get back to you if that is required or not.
Sure.
Right?
So when I reviewed with the realtor this morning, the zoning is very broad in this area. As I mentioned earlier, light manufacturing, crematorial services, livestock.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. That's why I keep on saying that I may have to get back to you. I am gonna check it. Because you know, even for me, like complexity of this area, it requires me to do more, like a little more research than I do. And like that's why I'm wanting to hear what you guys like, hear you out, what you guys doing, how you guys operating your business, rather than giving you like directions or not directions, like kind of nagging on you, like saying, hey, you have to do X, Y, and G. You can do X, Y, and G. I'm like this. That's why I'm here, like hearing, like, you know, what you're telling me, and I'm going to take a look at what's allowed and what's not. And I'll get back to you, and like we'll go from there.
So let me ask you this question while you're here. So out front,
can we go to? Can we go to? Yeah.
He's already under there. Smart. It's hot, right?
Hey guys, I'm wearing long sleeve with a vest under. I'm not going to be standing in the sun.
So in this area, obviously, kind of a rough area, lots of people living in RVs. Is that zone for RV parking out front?
No.
So that's not allowed.
That's like, and his department has a dedicated team to taking care of like all the like this unhoused people.
Yeah.
And
What was the issue? What was the question?
So a lot of people park their RVs out front. In fact, there's like, as you know, hundreds of them, people living there. Is this zone to park RVs in the street?
So LA County allows that kind of parking, but if they're not up to date with the registration, stuff like that, or they're causing some kind of disturbance where they're leaving trash and stuff like that.
Do you know what the honest issue here is? Is all the big tractor trailers go into the storage yards, they block the driveway all day long because they're trying to back or drive their truck into one of the storage facilities, and they'll basically park their rigs out there. Are they allowed to park on the street? So park and get other vehicles and leave them for 20, 30 minutes sometimes.
They shouldn't be doing
They're not allowed to do that, okay.
Like right now, if they see me there, they're probably gonna think like, I shouldn't be.
Because I know the one down to the left, they have it most of the time where they'll back up down the street. Sometimes we'll have deliveries here or trying to get out and do something for what we do for a living, and we actually literally can't do our business. So
we do have a parking enforcement, and you'll see them. They usually drive a white car, something like that. They're usually here pretty much 4 days out of the week. They're out here either ticketing them or red tagging them. It might be for illegal parking, and we just keep going. It's just.
And I think that's ultimately for us being here is we want to be a steward of the community and have a positive, especially in the car community with all this crap going on and takeovers and all the illegal activity. We thought have somewhere completely legal, safe, to have a positive influence. And it was really unfortunate when we had our little event that somebody got upset by that because the intent is, hey, like how do we make this positive versus all the negative attention on the news? And our brand is about that. Like everything's in a contained environment, everything's safe. Everything is supposed to be by the book, and we did our due diligence before signing the lease. And I understand someone complains, and this is where we are. So we just want to do whatever we have to do to make it proper because we're not trying to hide anything. It's all on the internet. Like there is no hiding for us. We build the cars, drive the cars. We don't sell anything here. You know, we
literally film in this building every single day.
Every day.
So what you see is what you get, man.
And then people before us for 3 years with the exact same business, exact same model, exact same usage.
Yeah. Yeah, they built cars here. They filmed cars here. They do burnouts out in the back lot here. That's it. That's all that they would do.
Fans come by.
They had fans come by. They had a monster truck driving in the back. That's all on the internet.
Yeah, that's all documented. You can go find all that stuff. Hoonigan. They were here for 3 years. And that's who leased us the building with all the rights to saying you can do the same thing because that's what we did.
I'm just surprised. I'm also getting surprised at how skillful you are with the camera. He's like switching the cameras as if it's nothing, you know, like so.
11 years, man. This is what I've done for 11 years.
All right.
So what's step one when you do come in, what's the next step? You have to do your due diligence to find out what is we're doing here and does that allow within the M12 zoning?
That's what I'm going to figure it out. You know, like I'll have to because the complexity of the zoning law, like zoning ordinance of this area, I'll have to dig deeper. You know, like before I say anything like differently.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know, all that I can say is like, you know, it's like if you are doing what you're doing within like the boundary of like what's allotted, I don't have any problem, you know. But at the same time, before I say you like thumbs up, before I give a thumbs up and thumbs down, I have to take a look at what's allotted and compared to what's going on.
So on a worst case scenario, we'd have to modify something. If you said, okay, you can do A, B, and C, but you can't do D, would that be a possibility, or could it be like, nope, nothing, you're out?
I don't see that happening.
Good.
Personally, I don't see that happening. You know, like, I mean, I don't know, like maybe fire department, like or someone else, like a police department comes out and like and say, hey,
They won't be a problem. They're our friends, so.
like, you know, if unless those kind of things happen, like, and then I personally.
So let me ask this real quick. Why is the sheriff here?
Huh?
This is a city bylaw issue. Why was sheriffs involved?
Oh.
Do you not feel safe?
Huh?
You don't feel safe right now?
Yeah, do you not feel
Yeah. Let me just tell you.
safe? Look on this.
Here. My car
He doesn't know.
shot.
What?
My car got shot.
Here?
Yeah, so close here.
Oh.
Right? That's one. Right?
So-
and someone just got their tire. Like one of my colleagues had his tire slashed.
Is that targeted because of who you are or just because of the area?
I think it's both of them.
We park in front of our cars all the time. They're just chilling. The doors open.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. You might be a bylaw person and you think you got some haters, but we got more haters, bro. Way more haters. We've never had our tires slashed. Although we had a window smashed out the other day.
Smashed it the other day.
Someone smashed his window.
Costa Mesa.
In Costa Mesa, yeah.
Yeah, Costa Mesa could be tough.
So he's here because of your protection, because of the area.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
And
You
we got your back.
You thought it was because you felt threatening? You're not threatening, Dave. Sorry. Look at him.
Hey, sport. I'm still here.
I'm still here.
It's getting hotter.
all right, so
We have a room with air conditioning we can walk into right now if you guys want.
like that was.
You got two shirts on.
Yeah, I mean, like you know, it's
Doug
like.
DeMuro over here.
Dude, like this is like all polyester. So like, hey, so that's what I'm like. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
All right. So then I'm going to compare. I'm going to discuss. Let's see, like with some co-workers, all right, and like include my supervisors, and I will just report what I have seen and then what I heard, and then present what I like, you know, like what my observations are, and my like assessment is. And then they'll figure it out, like, and we'll talk about what to do. But personally, I think, you know, it's like this is compared to what I go to, like compared to where I go to, like on other location, like on other occasions. This is one of the better ones, I think, and you guys are one of the better people. So like then we get yelled at, you know, like and then like I told you, like our car gets shot, right?
Well, we want to generally follow the rules. Like we literally from day one goes, we don't know what we don't know. Like, how does this work? Who do I call?
Yeah.
How do I do this? What permit do I pull? No, you're good. Okay, cool. Is this good? Yeah, no, okay, cool.
And you also saw me, like you also talk to me, right? And I'm not like kind of
No, you're chill.
like most like authoritative. Like
I'm a little intimidated right now. You're a big guy and you're leaning forward a little bit, so I'm feeling a bit nervous. I have my friend here for me. No, but jokes aside, we do want to just do what we have to do to get this done.
Same here. Like
we can bring the car community together because it is fragmented, and there are some people out there that have ruined the public perception of the car community. We want to make it positive, so
Like,
that's why we brought security to our last event. Rather than just show them saying we do whatever we want,
Yeah.
we reached out to the sheriff's go, can we have some presence? Like, how do we do this safely and responsibly?
Please do not think me as an instigator or like
No,
like,
that's not
like,
you.
like
Oh,
I'm
no,
not
dude,
problem
we get that.
problem causer if there's any word for that.
Right there.
I'm also here to see if there's any problem. If there is a problem,
Yeah.
we can like. Is there like any way for us to solve it?
Great.
You know? So,
I like it.
all right,
Thank you.
cool.
All right.
All right.
After you, man.
You got your back, literally. You're 6, as they would say. You're 6, right? See ya.
All right. Thanks.
Well, if you thought we were full of shit because of our stories video about how the cops came here to shut us down, and someone's like, they didn't come to shut DD down, they just shut down your block party. It's true.
shut the building
They're talking about shutting the building down, and they want to know everything is up to code, and no bullshit, guys.
It's so stressful, this business.
it's-
and every year it gets more stressful than the year before that. Trying to scale up for you guys and build this cool thing. And that's the HQ, was to bring everybody together to have a spot to meet up. Now it's a waiting game to find out what's going to happen. I don't know. Because he's not the decision maker. He reports, sends it to somebody else in an office, and make the decision, but we could be out of here.
Well, let's figure out what we do.
Hey, Guy.
What's up? How are you
This
guys?
is the new guy. Guy is the new guy.
So, do you think it went well?
It's hard to tell. So he basically said at one point, from what he can see, the building, as far as the building goes, it looks in better shape than most buildings he looks at. And that's for the simple fact that it's just the building. We don't really have anything in here. Most people that would get at this type of building aren't YouTubers with a handful of cars, building 1 car or 2 cars at a time. They're like, the place would be flooded with machinery and people
Yeah,
and
just crap
safety helmets and like eye washing stations on the wall. Like, it would be a busy running facility. We're not that. So he was kind of thrown off by that. So I think he's really trying to understand, well, what are we doing? And are we doing something that we aren't supposed to be doing on this premise for the zoning? Yeah, it's broad. Yeah, it's manufacturing and all that. And we do that. But then we do this whole other thing. And he's kind of like, well, where does that fall into all of it? So I think the inspector and the police are thinking whoever made the complaint is wasting their time.
Understandable.
I think, yes, he thinks that we probably do need a permit for a special event, which is easy and not hard to get.
Right.
But I think overall, I think the inspector kind of had that like, this is a waste of my time.
Right.
The cop 5 times was like, I need to go. This is a waste of my
coming in right
time.
now, I need to get
He's
out.
like,
It's dumb.
there are calls coming in that I need to go and attend to, and I can't because somebody made a complaint on DDE and it's dumb. They're wasting the cops' time now too.
Right.
So, I think all in all, I think it went pretty good. I think my shoulder's very tired of carrying this 6-pound camera for the last hour straight.
Understandable. So because you already had the event without the permit, does that
It's
mean
not-
anything, or it's
no.
just void? Like they can't do anything.
No, because nothing
happened.
happened on our property. There was everything was great. So like, we've already had fire and stuff come by here in hazmat. They're probably gonna come back. We'll probably have some other building inspectors come back. We'll probably have some other people come back. We still have to deal with the police because John, the original officer, who's the sergeant who left at the beginning, he's the one who's been our liaison. And he basically is someone who's working with us with the sheriff's department to make sure that there's no issues also on the street. So this is coming at us from multiple angles. This is literally the DDE car community version of being swatted.
Yeah.
We're literally the first first automotive YouTubers to actually get swatted. That's basically what this is
Wow.
by the city and everybody.